close to finding our new home. Hopefully it won't be too much longer now.
Hey! Maybe you could help out, Abe. He's been talking about needing someone with a ship. I'm worried about Janet. I wonder if someone from the outside can help her.
All this time we thought we were alone.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
I wonder what it's...
I do not envy the lives that have been led in these confined quarters.
I'll be honest. While I'm disappointed we have to put off finding a new home, I'm glad my job is still as relevant as ever. Oh, hi! Hello! You're the alien. Sorry, old habit. Let me start over. You're the person who helped us with our little dilemma, aren't you? Sorry, yeah. Deep breath. Here we go. I'm Abe. Levitz. Abe Levitz, cabin manager on board the ship. So, I'm happy to help you with anything you need during your stay with us. I'm happy to schmooze with you anytime. Oh, you heard? I was just kvetching to myself. Mostly I just need to find someone with a ship, but hey, you're someone with a ship, aren't you? I'll save you the spiel, but ever since we found out that people exist out there, the crew's been asking me if we could track down possible relatives. I made the mistake of looking some up, and now they want to connect with them. Now, I'm not gonna ask you to schlep anyone back and forth, but could you deliver these messages for us to connect our crew with their relatives? Oh, you're such a mensch! Thank you! Let me get you the letter and the information you'll need to track down the relative.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
I do not envy the lives that have been led in these confined quarters.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Wow. Hi.
I wonder what else is out there. I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Great. How many more days, months, years we're being cooped up here before we find a new place to live?
Wow. I've heard about you. But here you are.
Hey.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
is nice to know there are other people out there.
It's almost time to take inventory of our stock again. Oh, hey! I've been hearing a lot about you. You're the one who helped us out of that mess so we can find a new place to live. I'm Daisuke, the Constance Provisions Manager. It's nice of you to come back and visit so I can finally meet you in person. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Just the basics. We can also make a deal for anything you want to offer. Take care.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason. The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
I maintain order around here, and I aim to continue that, even in these strange new times. I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely. I hope you understand, given we have so little experience with people from the outside. It pays to take security seriously. Something I understand much better now than in my youth.
There's so much to learn about now.
No matter what the future holds, I think I'll always be more comfortable in space. You were the one who helped us out of that mess with the Paradiso group. Nice to finally meet you. Oh, geez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen. Well, we're all kind of new to this as well, so you're in good company. I'm the navigation officer. I pilot too, though the ship was designed to pretty much fly itself, so I don't get to do that as much as I'd like. But I'm helping us to chart courses for new worlds. The data we got from Paradiso has been quite handy for that. Then it's just up to the captain to make the call on where to settle down. It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of questions. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time while humanity has advanced around us. See, the nav system's not perfect. We encounter stuff that our forebears didn't originally count on. Astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So sometimes I need to take manual control and get out of tricky situations. Then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies to our advantage. Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there, saved some fuel and knocked a few decades off our journey. Pretty incredible stuff. Take care of yourself out there, eh?
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
Looks like it might be suitable.
Just stay out of trouble.
Oh? Goodness, I'm not sure yet. We'll need to study our new star map. Then, well, I suppose we'll venture forth and try to find the perfect new home for us. It may take some time, but I'm confident we'll find something. And when we do, we'll find a shuttle to take us planetside. Thanks again for your help.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship. Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do. Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Just stay out of trouble. Wow. Hi. We were so close to finding our new home. Hopefully it won't be too much longer now.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Hey there. Great. How many more days, months, years of being cooped up here?
Such a long time to survive on only the foods that can be grown here. I suppose being a picky eater was not an option.
I don't know, but he deserves whatever he gets.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Hey!
like out there beyond our little community?
I hear you're the one who helped us out of that mess. It's good to meet you. I suppose I have you to thank for my husband Mabuti's continued survival. Hold still for just a moment, please, while I look you over. It may be minor, but I'll still treat it with the same care I do any problem. Nothing to worry about. I think a little antiseptic and some stitches will do. There. That's better. You should be good to go.
Stay safe.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived. You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship. Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting.
colony's space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Feel free to land.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
Differently had our homeworld had gravity this low?
It's a little weird that people come here to see what early colony life was like. To me, it's just how we live.
Busy, I hear. Clearing out bad guys. Here, you deserve this.
Okay, hello. I'm a little busy. Make it quick. Interesting. Do you have any proof? Or am I supposed to just take a stranger's word? True. If you're grifting me, it's a pretty bad con. Maybe I'm being too cautious. You convinced me. Let me see the slate. Well, this puts me in quite a bind. I don't want to disappoint them, but at the same time, I don't know how I'm going to make it out there to see them. Thanks. Tell Mr. Levitz I'll think about it. Here's hoping it does. Thanks again for letting me know. Fingers crossed.
Those folks in Sidonia may be closer to Earth, but we do a better job preserving its traditions.
We take vandalism seriously here. The people here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
Some of us are quite happy with our lives here. We don't need tourists distracted.
Welcome to New Homestead.
informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming here.
The Brown Horse Tavern, was it? Huh?
It's been a while since I last visited. Nice to see this place still has the same charm. Well, I suppose this is one way to make a living. And if New Homestead deems it necessary.
Warm food, cold drinks. What else could you want? Welcome. I'm Anya. Is this your first time with us at the Brown Horse Tavern? Oh, well, thank you for joining us. You're in for a real treat. We've got an assortment of food and drinks, some of which follow homemade recipes that have been passed down over hundreds of years. So, what can I do for you? Let me show you what we have. Hope you'll be back sometime.
Assuming I'll...
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need this. Trained to address threats coming from outsiders. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
I heard we're going to explore space some more.
Hello there. Given that I don't know you, you must be this visitor I've been hearing so much about. I'm Julia, the Constant's chief historian. It's nice to meet you on this momentous occasion. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know? We're the descendants of wealthy elites, intellectuals, artists, scientists, and others who left Earth in 2040 to spread humanity to the stars. The thinking was that Earth's days were numbered for a variety of reasons. Our finder, Rupert Brackenridge, had the foresight to plan for the worst. Thus, he constructed this colony ship to settle what seemed like the most habitable planet we could find, knowing full well it would take generations to reach. We suspected that we may have been the only ones to leave Earth, given that no one else seemed to have the same idea. I'm glad we appeared to be wrong. Well, we launched Tuesday, September 27th, 2140. So, about 190 years now. Would have been longer, but it turns out we have an ace navigator who saved us some time with some tricky maneuvers. ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted a fairly inclusive name to represent the planet, and not a particular nation of origin. There was an old colony ship that sailed across the oceans of Earth from a country called England to settle on a new continent. It was called either the Susan or Sarah Constant. No one seems to know for sure, so ours was shortened to just Constant. Ironically enough, that ship also reached what they thought was new land, and found it populated when they arrived. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know? You know where to find me if you ever want to know more. Another time, then?
Captain Brackenridge says the future is bright, but I think the Constant was pretty bright too. Miss Julia, I have a question.
Sure. What is it?
If there were animals on Earth,
there's so much more to learn about now.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are. Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work.
Never seen a ship like yours before. But then again,
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change.
I know they're really gonna appreciate what we... Hope you're not having any trouble finding my friend's relative. Oh, good! Let's hear it! I know I can't keep asking you to go back and forth for everyone. For now, it'll have to wait, but we'll come up with something. Just knowing that family exists out there is enough for some of us. Sadly, there's nothing we can do. Some people just aren't ready for a relationship with someone they didn't even know existed. It's a lot to throw on someone out of the blue. Maybe they'll come around. Maybe not. I prepared everyone who asks me to find their relatives that this could be a possibility. Well, it may take some time for them to come around. No reason to give up hope. Anyway, thanks for the help. Come see me if you ever want to do it again.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Every little helps.